Hi everyone, my name is Amber Sheeks. I'm a registered dietitian and an international board certified lactation consultant, or an IBCLC. Welcome to my basement. We are currently building a new house that we hope to move into next month, so this is kind of our catch-all for everything right now, so excuse the mess. My wicked problem branches from the big problem of low breastfeeding rates with a particular interest in Appalachian breastfeeding rates. Unfortunately, we do not have county or region-specific data currently collected and reported outside of the WIC program in this area, so I will be focusing on breastfeeding rates in Ohio and in the U.S. The problem is low, short, and non-exclusive breastfeeding rates, also known as suboptimal breastfeeding rates. Even though breastfeeding rates in all measured categories of Healthy People 2020 has increased in recent years, suboptimal breastfeeding rates remain high on both the national and Ohio levels. Suboptimal breastfeeding happens in every demographic, but research tells us it's most likely if mothers who are young, have low education attainment, are living in poverty, are unmarried, are of African American or Appalachian American culture, participate in the WIC program, overweight or obese prior to pregnancy, or report an unintended pregnancy. Causes of suboptimal breastfeeding are numerous, but some are better documented and way more than others. Well-documented and influential causes are unsupportive maternity and NICU practices, including racial disparities in treatment, lack of family, employer, and healthcare provider support, lack of timely access to a knowledgeable health professional such as an IBCLC, poverty, lack of prenatal breastfeeding education of mother and the mother's family, and cultural issues which affect breastfeeding, like the Appalachian belief that a woman's breasts are her partner's or that she is fated to not make enough milk because her mother did not. Many times when quantifying how suboptimal breastfeeding rates cost a society, researchers use optimal breastfeeding in 90% of mothers or infants as a benchmark because that number accounts for several biological factors for both mom and baby, which make breastfeeding impractical or even impossible, like the incidence of galactosemia. The cost of suboptimal breastfeeding can be substantial for the family unit depending on income status and the health of mom and baby. As I said previously, there has been a lot done to improve breastfeeding rates all over the country in recent years, and many of those interventions seem to be working because our statistics have improved. Interventions include an increase in baby-friendly hospital certifications among the U.S. and Ohio hospitals, an increase in IBCLC and CLC holders, targeted African American and Appalachian American breastfeeding support and education efforts on the federal, state, and coalition levels, and the WIC Breastfeeding Peer Program. Even with improvements, our suboptimal breastfeeding rates are still high. The following targeted efforts could improve breastfeeding rates. For my wicked problem, I aim to determine if improved healthcare provider lactation education will decrease the rates of suboptimal breastfeeding. Lastly, the benefits to addressing this problem are lower maternal and infant morbidity, mortality, and associated health costs, improved family economics. One of my big ones, meeting the family's goals and the mother's goals of breastfeeding, increase economic production, and a decrease in government formula spending. I look forward to hearing your thoughts about my wicked problem and learning about your wicked problems too. Thank you for watching.